Alright there, Procrastinauts, my name's Pleborian and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last time we were here, we flew our dual stage to orbit space plane, my new little toy, up into orbit to rendezvous with our interplanetary adapter docking ring type thing. It was pretty awesome, but today we've got an even harder mission on our hands today, ladies and gents, I think. Today we've got to get to Duna. Now, if I'm correct in saying, I should be all set up to do this. Ah, lovely night scene at the Space Center. Oh, let me have a quick look. Now, yeah, I think, yeah, of course we are. Now, the odd thing is, poor old Jebediah has had to spend 67 days up in that tiny wee little space plane, unfortunately for him, but never mind. He's all good, he doesn't care. It's probably why he's so mental in the first place. He spends so much time by himself up in space that he kind of, like, lost the ability to converse with other Kerbals normally, but never mind. That's a story for another time. In the Kerbal expanded universe. Which I'm surprised something nobody has done yet. Oh well, never mind, eh? Although then again, I suppose people have sort of done things like that with, oh, what was it called now? I did a section on the weekly blog about it a few weeks ago, I can't really remember. Oh god! Right, so, what's the closest point I can get an intercept? Ha! That was nice and easy, so 22 million meters. I can live with that. So the question is, what's it going to cost to burn this bitch? Ooh, 1,070 Delta Vs. Or 1,078. Give me a count, there we go. Nice! 2 minutes 55. Alright, so we should be pretty good for this, to tell you the truth. I wish I had included some normal SAS modules on this thing. You see, I'm still in the old mindset of just having advanced SASs with me. I've still not got round to the idea that I need to start including normal SASs. Especially now in 21.1 the SAS has been fixed, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. I actually saw this really cool video, I forget what it was called. It was just like someone making things dance with the new SAS controls. It was pretty mint. I did like it quite a lot when I saw it. I might have to feature it, but who knows? Who knows? There's a lot of stuff I've got to get through community stuff wise. Speaking of which, if you've got anything good that you know or you've seen within the KSP community, send it to my bloody inbox, will you people? I don't get enough of this stuff sent to me. I thought people would like completely bombard me with this stuff, but I never see it. I never see it. So if you've done something like pretty amazing in KSP and you've got pictures or videos or hell even just like a little bit of a write-up about it, let us know. And I'll have a good look at it and see if it's worth sticking in the weekly. Who knows? It might be. I've featured all kinds of guff, to tell you the truth. I've had rovers, I've had the stories, I've had I haven't done that art yet, and I think that might be next week's, but who knows? I can't talk about that too much. Hush, 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 hush. Got to write that after I've recorded today's episode. Probably should mention as well, today's episode actually, this isn't straight after the last video I recorded. No, sorry, I've kind of like sat and went away and came back to it about 2 days later. I kind of went IRL caving yesterday, so I had to grab my diamond pickaxe and fuck off. But yeah, that was quite fun. So I didn't have a chance to record the follow-up episode of this little mission that I'm doing right here. But no matter, I'm here today, and I've got some shit to do now. This mission is fraught with disaster and danger for the simple fact that, well, I've got to work out what my aerobraking height is when I get to Duna, and not only that, I've also got to work out how the hell to land this plane. Now, I've done numerous tests of this trying to land it like a normal plane. On Duna, it is kind of possible to do such things. Well, on old Duna at least anyway. New Duna, in this version, is a little bit harder. I think I may have mentioned this because it's now all bumpy and stuff in the last episode, but yeah, it's not easy. I think the way I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to fly my plane backwards. Oh yes. Now that is going to be interesting to say the least. Now I'm burning on a funny angle there. I need to get right on that point. I've got to make sure that I can counteract the wobble and such here. Now, I tell you what, considering it is only connected by one point and the SAS is all working together, I'm not seeing no wobble between this connection here, so I wonder how well a giant multi-part ship would work in space. I mean, for that kind of stuff, I'm really looking at Macy or Sustra to do stuff like that. The Sustra cruiser, oh definitely, I reckon that'll work a lot better in this version. Speaking of which, I owe an apology to Stan. That's Sustra's real name, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. But I forgot his name on the list of media group people on my 21 post on the Kerbal forums, and I felt so bad for it. Literally, Max Maps, the PR guy for Squad, he came up to me and says, "You are literally worse than Hitler for it." And to be fair, I actually want that written down on a certificate. I might actually get him to do one for me if I can be bothered, but never mind. I'll have to come at a later time. I'll pester him about it when he logs on. Oh, I love being in the media group, man. It's fun. But Jesus Christ, are we not done with this burn yet? No, I don't think we've even left... No, we haven't even left Kerbin's influence yet. God damn, man. Right, okay, you follow this point here. Stay on that point as close as you can, and we'll get all this Delta V nice and burnt away. I mean, we didn't quite make it for when I wanted to for the manoeuvre node, but at least somewhat there. Right. Can you just hold it there? Not, no. Perhaps maybe if I engage my RCS. How much RCS do we have? Now, I know that for starters, we're going to have some issues with RCS, because it's quite important that... get RCS. Right, okay. Okay, we're going out. And I need to keep this as low as I can. Try and get out on the marker as much as I can. But yeah, RCS might crap out on us and we might lose it on the way back up from Duna, and that wouldn't be good. I'm also a bit questionable about how much fuel this is going to cost me in the long run, because whereas the Nerva engines are quite efficient, they are using a lot of fuel to do this now. I've still got orbital corrections to do. What have we got? Right, there we are. That seems like perfect for now. So let's begin our operations of moving away. But yeah, I'm not too sure whether we'll be able to get this back to Kerbin, but we might have a chance. I'm going to go for it regardless. We may end up getting lost in space. I have to do like a stop take of fuel once we've landed on Duna's surface and come back. We'll have to see about that for now. Oh, bollocks, what's happened there? Shit. How dare it? Oh well. Let me turn this around to face the sun. That's always a good direction. We don't need it to face the dark. And I know how people don't like it when they don't see what's going on. So here you are. Much better. Now you can't complain at me. It's like, oh, we're sick of the dark side. In fact, one person said to me, like, why have you made a black space plane? Now you're not going to be able to see it on the dark side. I mean, I did include the light on the back there, just so we can do such things, but it didn't really help at all for the cause. Can I actually see the rest of the structure? Oh, I can just about see it out the window. Ah. Yeah, that's nice, nice. And we're facing the sun. Luckily we've got a UV screen protecting us so Jeb doesn't get burnt to a crisp. Oh, hello, what's happened here? Set as target, you dirty little boy. Right, so, can I make this go a little bit closer still? 23. 34. Right, it's going to be a very, very slow case of burnage, so let's get round to this marker here. Pointing away from the sun. Speed up time, we'll see how long it takes for us to get there. It could be worse, I could be going to somewhere like Jewel. God damn it, that takes ages. If I was going there now, I know for a fact that I wouldn't be coming back anytime soon. Okay, get yourself on there. It says 1 hour, but I reckon we can do it here. We're pretty much on the node. 31, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 19, 18. Oh, it's still going down. I'm going to go until the lowest point I can. Oh, there we are. We're starting to go up again. Right, okay, so that's now a little bit closer than it was. Let's carry on. We'll do some more orbital corrections along the way. Do you want to know where I learned how to do more orbital corrections along the way? Off the NASA website. Oh, yes, indeed. It was something to do with the Curiosity rover and how it got there as some bollocks. It was like for kids or something. I was just watching it one day and I was thinking, because, you know, I don't really know much about this stuff in the grand scheme of things. I was wondering what the hell that was, but I can see that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Look at this. And I don't know whether it always did this, but I don't think it did. Aha! I spotted a bug. Time to get on the bug tracker, methinks. If I can get on the bug tracker. I don't know if the bug tracker is something I should be submitting bugs to when the main version is out. I need to ask someone. Someone will be able to tell me. Right. Now we're at the AP. Let's see if we can do some more orbital corrections. How am I coming on this for a line as well? I'm not going like... Oh, god damn it. I need to adjust the orbit of this. So periapsis is 17,000. So let's get on the blue one and see if we can like bump it north a little bit. That seems a lot. No, not quite. That seems a lot. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There needs to be more integers in between these zoom features, I think, because it gets a bit hard to see this stuff sometimes. Alright, let's keep going. I don't know. That looks about right. Perhaps maybe I can bring this in as well a little bit. What's the periapsis at? 3 million. 2 million. Let's see how good I can actually get this down. In fact, what I'll do is, as soon as I were here, I'll fucking burn this away, and then we'll do some more adjustments. So, where's my point? North, right. Let's get rid of these. Like 2 seconds of burn. Do it as much as I can to sort this out, and delta V is going down. Get it down to exactly 0. Oh, there we go. We should now be in a lot better of an angle than what we were, he says. So, let's have a look at this. I need to come in as equatorial as I can, and then we'll do a LIFO break, and then we'll do a course adjustment, I think. I can't see. Right, can I get a little bit closer? Perhaps. Get this to zoom out a little bit, and then keep going. Keep going. Now I can. Right, here we go. So now I can see a little bit. So let's get the maneuver node back out, shall we? Put it here. Add maneuver. And now we'll just do some more course corrections. This in turn will help us with our fuel usage, I think, and it might give us a little bit more to play around with later on. Junior periapsis, 815,000. If I can come around for like 10,000, I'll be in a very, very sweet spot. Oh god, did I just reduce my periapsis to 0? I think I just did. That's not cool. 831,000 meters. Oh god, this is like really close. This is. Right, we'll have to deal with that, and then we'll work out what we're going to do when we get a little bit closer to it. We'll have to do some major burns, I think. So for now, what I'm going to do is, you know what, I'll wait the 5 days and we'll go up there as quick as we can. So, 1,000,000 times speed, pal. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get this as accurate as I can. I want as much fuel as I can. Touch and go, just like the old days. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Estimated burn time. So you hold yourself there for me. We'll do it 5 minutes before. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Reduce that delta V to perhaps there. Now, if I go over to here. Aha, right, okay, so maybe perhaps I need to start adding more maneuver nodes this way. So I believe that there should like reduce my periapsis to 0, so if I get to this point here, I now know which direction I want to burn. So hold yourself there. Oh no, it's an icon counter, that's the problem. Perhaps maybe if I RCS myself back a little bit. The rest is going to have to be done on site, I think. I'm going to quick save it here, and we're going to head on over to Duna as close as we can onto the actual thing itself. How much fuel have we got? Ooh, not a lot. It's going to take up half of my fuel to fill the plane back up of what I have out of those tanks now. It's going to be interesting.